Hello, beautiful people. I'm Sunny. This is a Kipper Collective message. So it's possible, it's not for you, but if you're interested, the timestamps is going to be in the comment section. And if it resonates, please like the video. It's truly appreciated. Alrighties, we're going to start with Aries. This is for May 2025. Let's see what's happening with Aries. Well, already I see there's some news, message, call, something letting you know that there's something you should be cautious of. Um, yeah, something that's, I feel that it could change something in your life regarding your home, maybe even your vehicle. It's just saying for someone here, look like you're currently in this energy of knowing this because you look like someone here is busting a hump, refusing to let this happen. I'm gonna say this: the reason for some that things became overwhelming is because for some of you, you was tending to feel like someone who needed your help, and it feel like OMG helping someone put you in a vulnerable position. Let me just say, the gift that someone will receive is knowing that a genuine partnership involves two mature people. You know, it feel like someone here was in this energy of like, ooh, I gotta tell you, instead of rolling up their sleeves doing what they need to do. You know, or somebody coming in saying that they need something that they can handle themselves. And it just feel like there's a change because it look as if for some you don't regret taking care of someone who really was in a bad position. However, it shows that someone here is really have a who's choosing not to help has a poverty mindset. Okay. Signs I see so far is Cancer and Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn. Oh yeah, you're really trying to work with someone who shows up as a snake, someone who cannot be trusted. You keep showing up as an emperor though, so you're going to handle this situation even though the expectations that fall on you in this situation feel very much unreasonable, unfair, and I feel like for some it was from a young age. When I'm clarifying house with the Kipper card, I get the house again, to where you making things happen. Again, there's a gift where it shows for some, like it really feel like this positive change. I feel like again it's done for some to have to do with children, or again because somebody been doing so much since they were young. There's a gift of it feel is that came up twice too in this Kipper deck. Cancer Pisces shows up again, and it's thief too. Is a thief definitely shows up again. Someone Cancer Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn. It's false person that it definitely show that you didn't even need. I feel like their help if there was the other partner where there was a child involved, because I feel like they were so selfish and immature that it was difficult to get things done. Either way, you flourish way better on your own. And it shows justice coming in with the strength to make sure it happens. Leo, Libra as well. Let's get to Taurus. Taurus. It's for May 2025. Happy birthday season, beautiful Taurus. Let's see what's coming through for Taurus, May 2025. So for some, when it comes up to work, there's a change, maybe some travel. If there was some travel with your work, it's switching up, it's coming to end because you feel like you heavily thinking about your relationship if there was distance for work. Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer shows up as well. OMG, I see. So for some of you, you handle your business because you like the people you love to be in a comfortable position. So even for somebody here who travel for work, it's status. It's not somebody here that it's good money. It's real good money. But I see the official person here and also a high honor. This was a position somebody fought to get. It feel like, yes, it's experience, skill, and yeah, you've been doing this for years. Even when I see this privileged lady here, it feel like, again, your partner is in a very comfortable position. Now, when I see the end where, look at this solid, that's worth your weight in gold, even with this community, family, and these lovers. It just feels like someone here, kid you not, it feels like somebody here go above and beyond. Again, this comfortability that your family have, it feels like you feel good about it. It's honorable, it's very Taurus energy. Your home is your priority. However, so I'm going to get clarification, but what I did see is that this privileged person can do more. It feel like OMG, like what's going on? Somebody here it feels like for some, when you come from this work trip or whatever this may be, um, it's like more work need to be done in the home, and it's like, wait a minute, what's going on? You know, let's see, Taurus. Let's see. Expectations, exactly. So let me just say this too. I have to loosen up my scarf for this. The expectations has someone here, fixed sign, even this Emperor Taurus energy on a routine. Like this is how you move. Even to the point where I see when it comes to the person, even if they the stay at home one or they still get the luxuries of travel. It's like you don't it feels like a very generous energy. But however, it's generosity to a fault to where it looks as if you're limited. And you're looking around like, hold on, this takes two. As you can see how that looks there with the couple in itself putting in work. Because let me just say this, if this person put in a percentage of what you do, it would bring in so much more. That it just shows that energy because again, it would make things better between you and them because you have more free time. You have, and also too, it's like again, having two jobs outside and inside the home, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I do see pleasant news. Some good. Oh, more money for you. More money. And again, the privileged person, I do see that you provided. Again, I see some comfortability to say the least. Cancer, Pisces, yeah, this keeps showing up this living room. I see you getting some extra money, but what comes to an end is whoever this is thinking they could just sit around without any thought of what you do. And it's like, it's not to where you're going to point the finger at them. I don't see that. I see that you're going to take this extra money and have some fun. It look like with you and your children, if there's those involved, it just look like it's not where they're going to get as much as they did before. All right, let's get to Geminis. Geminis, let's see. Geminis for May 2025. Geminis, what is going on? What's happening for our Geminis? Ooh, money. Okay, now for some, unexpected money. It also showed for some, a child is involved or might swoop in claiming that the kid is yours, but I don't know if there's on some Billie Jean, they was never your lover, but either way, they come across as a false person. There would be litigation for some. See, that just jumped out of nowhere. But let's see what else comes through. Okay. So, because people know how you take care of your loved ones, your young and your children. So it's like, of course, they would love to benefit from being associated with you. Yeah, I feel like some of you, once you get this big money or recognition, something come through a project to where OMG more a raise, something of to let it be known where this person hear it or it's announced. I don't know how it's done because they're gonna try to reach out. And it's like OMG. And for some, if there's a child involved, they're gonna try to reach out to want more money, like more child support of some sort. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Because for some, now I'm telling you, this is very specific. For somebody here, it feels as if they're threatened by a new relationship. New money, new job, new relationship, and they is fuming. You know, they're very much looks mad to cover up their sad. Taurus shows up here. Capricorn. All right. See a lot of greenery, so I do, and fire. So I do see fire signs and earth signs, but let's see for Gemini. Ooh, Libra, justice. Then I say litigation gonna come because your money gets better. Yeah, I do feel like because of you probably in a new relationship, a nice one to where maybe there's an engagement announcement. Probably was married to whoever this person was. They thought the world revolved around them. It shows you came a long way with this person. Maybe you knew them from when you was young, but it just looked like, again, for some, there's a child involved. The anxiety, the stress, because they feel like they're full of some drama. It's always something with this person. But again, what you know, when you get that information, it's going to let you know that you made the best decision to separate from them, and also to it just feel like you came a long way when it comes to this person. You really feel like for some, they still stuck. They still immature. Oh, but look, the marriage card came out twice. So again, this may be coming up on your second marriage. But either way, the admiration and love for this connection is it's so adorable. Let me just say, because it looks as if just the way someone is looking at the person, again, and look at person has a skill, maybe artistically, that is something where, oh, pardon me, it's something like it look like That's one of the things that you truly do love about them is their gifts and their skill and it's just like their energy. All right. All right. Let's get to Cancerians. Cancers. Let's see what's going on about Cancerians. This is for May 2025. Okay, so there is message, communication. This is going similar to what I just seen with Gemini. So you can have Gemini in your birth chart. You can be connected to Gemini because the lovers came up. And I do see that there's some concern when it comes up to a child involved in this connection or somebody with some childish behavior. Either way, somebody is intending on making things difficult. And you can see this. You can see, or at least somebody see an opening. Let me say this. Cancerians, I do see Cancer energy in Gemini and Taurus. What I'm saying is somebody is trying to reach out to maybe someone that they was in a connection with. Again, things has been difficult, and now someone is seeing a way things can be cordial or, at least to where it could be amicable. If not, it feel like if the attempt is unsuccessful, there will be a lot of distance because it look as if somebody here, it's like they really feel they should be in this position of respect over everything. It's like somebody from the past feel like because they have a history that certain things that they say and do supposed to be solidified, overlooked, or accepted, and it's at this place where somebody is trying to explain that being that difficult was going or unreasonable or feeling as if you're not seeing that things are different is going to cause distance. Oh, excuse me. Let me get some clarifications for our Cancerians. All right, let's see. Yeah, somebody's trying to steal someone's joy. And there's going to be litigation, justice, whatever it need to be. Somebody could be sending a subpoena or a order, or I have no idea because it keeps showing up as if with that thievery and that message of concern to justice. Oh yeah, it's being handled. Cancer, Pisces, and Taurus shows up. So again, somebody intended on a collaboration. Oh yeah, it really was hoping it could go their way, but when it did not, they became extremely difficult. More Cancer and Pisces energy also shows that again, it feel like this horse blinders come from somebody believe that they are the main person no matter what, maybe because of this history. Maybe they thought that there was always supposed to be a way that y'all can work together. At least that's what they anticipated. But again, it feels like with this Cancer Pisces energy, this moon keeps showing up. It shows up that even working with someone here, it's not trusted. It's not trusted. See, it feel like there's an entitlement that someone feel that you're locked into something with them, and it just feels these moon keep showing up. The expectations are delusional. Somebody's feelings is about to be hurt. Whoever believed this entitled energy, OMG. The reality check is going to, it feels, goodness gracious. This person here is very much childish. I'm sorry. To the point where it looks like a crash out, to be honest. Like somebody's throwing a tantrum because things is not the way they expect it to be. And it's very one-sided. Anyway, all right, let's move to Leo. Leos. What is going on May 2025 for our Leos? Leos. Okay, let's see. Leos. Leos. Let's see. I'm going to do one more shuffle. All right. Ooh, lovers in the past with sudden abundance. What is that about? Gemini, Libra. Let me say, somebody thought they hit the jackpot. They thought they had somebody that was going to be so open or for the passion that they wasn't going to be solid enough to see what's happening. You know, it's really, somebody thought that somebody was going to get you so locked in that they was going to like get this connection just by physical passion because they see you as being a prize of some. It just looks as if they see like, OMG, I got it. But justice shows that they ain't have what they thought they did. They have an enlightenment because they have to see now, in order to be around you, is a level of maturity. See, it's a plan, a goal, somebody that's seasoned, you know, experienced, knowledgeable. And it also shows too, like somebody here definitely require courtship and a genuine attempt to build something authentic. If not, it's like, it don't mean to waste the time of whoever this is at all. Signs I see: Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. Did I say Taurus? And I said Libra. I see abundance. I see courtship and justice. It's beautiful energy because you are mature and you expect people to move accordingly because you're about your business. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Yeah, for some of you, the reason why you stand on business because of your humble beginnings. And it doesn't have to be monetary. It could be on people emotionally poor. So, again, it's a lot that you learn. Oh, yeah. Somebody really, OMG, locked into a connection with you, perceived it as a gift. And I do see you do too. Because I feel like the connection that for somebody, if it is on the level that's solid, sky's the limit. Let me just say that. But if somebody just thought they were just going to just have it their way, like Burger King, they again is going to see that you're good on your own, flourishing very well. You're not the person that need a relationship. Yeah. And that's what it shows. It shows that you at this level that you know a relationship is based on this balance. Not 50-50. It's a balance. Because it's not going to always be with somebody is going to be capable of doing what you do. But you definitely know that you deserve somebody who's capable of being their best on their own. So this represents a message of concern. Oh, again. So it feel like somebody from the past, or maybe one of the options before, it feel as if they willing to, I don't know, be a third in your connection, because again, it just feel like the deception in this person is definitely enough for you to be like, OMG, you see this person even more differently, because the person that you with, again, it shows work with you. And this person here falls, and it feel like they got people working with them to like gas them up to make them think that they have a chance. Because look at that grief and adversity. Somebody well aware the headache they would give being in your business, in your relationship. And it just still looked like for them, they would love the opportunity to somehow, some way be an influence to at least feel like, I don't know, this person seems very, not only immature, but like I said, poverty mindset. It's very much um disappointing. All right, let's get to Virgo. It's a non-judgment zone. I'm just telling you what I see. We're going to Virgos, please. Virgos, what's going on? May 2025, 5 Virgos. Alrighty, so I see a mature person. So for some, I'm gonna pull it back in. Oh yeah, somebody here knows that maturity and wise decision leads to wealth, health. I feel like somebody here put distance because it just really feels for some you don't believe you were being heard. Let me just say, OMG. Yay. I love the fact that money, it looks real good for you. It looks as if for some, because look how solid you are. This is character too. See, this is somebody worth their weight in gold. This is much abundance. Like I was explaining in the beginning, with the maturity, feel like it's going to lead to prosperity. And it's true. Now, what I do see is the humble beginnings that had someone stuck, because I really feel like it's like somebody or what's the word? Like the fact that you was or are dependable and loyal, trustworthy, and a genuine friend. It's like, when something, the gift becomes a curse to some, but people take advantage. And it felt like that was definitely what's happening, because it's like stuck in obligations that it feel for some you got more bigger business to handle. And it feels like if if it's not handled by taking care of business, of things that's not truly your responsibility, just because you care, it really does more damage than it feels is fair to you. It just look as if the best way to explain it is, again, this mature person see that it's stuck in things that you don't need, and it's going to keep you stuck unless there is a change in how you handle people. And it's not with everyone, it's people you care about. And even with some, it just feels as if the concern is how people feel so entitled to your time, and for some, even to your money. Excuse my French, because it looks as if they don't realize how much work you do, or how much work you have to do. But it just looks as if the priority changed to where it's about you handling your business, and it pays off. And it looked as if whatever message you received was the motivating factor in what you needed to do moving forward. It just looked as if that was a wake up call, letter, email, message, something to say, okay, Virgo, time to go. Get your coin, or you'll be stuck in a rut. And guess what? The people that you help, some of them, I'm going to say, is going to make it look as if they're incapable or not capable to help. It's just feel like disappointment. So to prevent that, it's just saying go after what you need, which again, that message in the mail, we're going to get a clarification for that. All right. So there go justice. There go justice. The strength to get the justice you deserve to free yourself from this BS. Leo, Libra, Virgo, you're here this long way. You come up from a humble beginnings, to say the least. Faith is strong. Amen. Cancer energy. So again, so there may be a trip, some distance. You got sudden wealth twice. Yes. And with great fortune, you clarify this, with great happiness. Is this not a win-win, Virgo? But let me let you know that it shows up that there was grief and adversity, third party in play. And if it's not a relationship, it's just, again, a couple of people that give you a straight up headache, that enough is enough. It's time to cut them off. Yeah. And the interesting thing it shows is that the sadness comes from looking at the fact that when you need them, they're not there. Unfortunately, it's an excuse. Let's see. Let's go to Libras. Libras. May 2025. For our Libras. What's going on? Our beautiful Libras. Okay. About your business. Somebody here is definitely about their business, because one thing you refuse to get stuck in a rut or in a jammed up situation ever again. It's like you're using the foresight, the experience, and your wisdom to definitely avoid this situation. It look as if for some, your Achilles heel was caring for people that you truly love. It's for some, it's like, what's wrong with that? Well, there's nothing wrong with it until it shows that bigger things could be happening because whatever it was that you helping whoever this is, it feel like it locked you into an unhealthy partnership, because it feel like whatever money's coming in is not you looking at it coming in from this person. It look as if you are helping this person to make sure it get done correct. Now, yeah, it definitely shows, kid you not, the concern kicks in to the fact that you about your business, but it feels like these personal relationships jams somebody up, especially when it's blocking your abundance. And again, it's unfortunate that this whoever this person is aware. Even if you basically expressing to them with your Libra energy, you want to be heard. Like, not only you got other things you need to handle, but I don't even feel like when you helping them, they're acting grateful. I'll leave that there. Taurus is here again. I said Aries, Taurus, Capricorn. I'm gonna leave that here until I see more signs that come through for our Libra. Yeah, you do have some concerns about, like, wait a minute, why am I helping someone who, again, it feel very stressful, and it's not because OMG you're stressed out by the conditions of, that hurt, that's why you helping them, but the stress comes from, it feel like they attitude. Yeah, they go that whole snake. You're a good person, but yet and still, yeah, it's because you care. It could be somebody you married to, or somebody it looked as if there was definitely a strong bond. So there is some money. It looked like it's coming to your home. It could be connected to your children. Maybe to the point where it's enough to take a trip. Yeah, you got some money coming in. You got some unexpected money. You gaining a lot of money. And I do see your focus on your home. I think even when it shows with somebody being stressed out about money, or feeling as if something here is being taken for granted, or you're missing out on other opportunities because this demands so much of your time, this is switching up. Oh, switching up very well. Happy days and an end to the shenanigans, because somebody is like, for some, there may be an age difference where you're like, I'm grown, enough is enough. Enough with the childish games playing. It's like, no, Libra is look as if you standing on business, because you were standing on business making things better for people around you. So it's like, I gotta make things better for my home, my family, because the outside is exactly where they are. Outside. Let's go to this is Scorpio now. Scorpios. Let's see, May 2025. Or our Scorpios. Okay, we got to change. A change from the hard work. Yes, justice, being heard, being understood that this is not how it's supposed to be done. Now, if it's a partnership that's based on love, and we both have this intended goal that it was worth the work, then that's different. But just to think that's what you're going to do, ain't no way. Yes, you're a good person. But again, you got a lot of things that's going on that because of your good character, doors are opening. Okay. Yeah. So you're being hurt. Shows with your occupation. I think somebody's interested in a court in a somebody's interested in a relationship that will lead to that common bond of getting things done together. It's like somebody definitely want to make it official. Want a relationship that's worth the work, that make it just not just work but fun as well. Because somebody definitely see how difficult things was without this particular partner, or this, because like somebody's thinking about someone, and it look as if there's a change that's coming in because now somebody's ready to put the work in for this connection, because it look as if it was a lot that was on you, and you realize what it feel like being in a connection when the two people put the work in together. Oh yeah, this came from maturity too. And it look as if there's some extra money or something good comes in to make you reevaluate a lot of things. Like, where do you want to invest going forward? Well, at least somebody feel that way about you. I'm just saying. Let's see what else comes in for our Scorpio. I do see Libra and Gemini. Also, I see Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. All right. Let's see. Ooh. Being strong, helping someone when you need help as well. This is all you're trying to say is like, listen, I don't mind putting in the work, but I deserve and need someone to help put in the work too. It's like, it's sometimes someone definitely feel like, OMG, I need a rest. I need to take a break. You know? I'm clarifying. But I see Leo. I see Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, because there's a lot of water in this card on this card as well. Yeah. Oh yeah. Somebody's definitely thinking about their person when they're speaking up for themselves. Like, wow. When somebody stands in on the fact that they're being taken advantage of, and like, or the person that caused some type of injustice, or is you're letting it be known, like, OMG, like, this is not what I had to deal with before, or this is not all that there is. You wished it was better for this connection. Cancer, Pisces keep showing up. Yeah, somebody really tried to do their best, solidifying something strong to build something on. But it takes two. It takes two. And OMG, let me say, the reason why somebody here want to pursue this certain connection, because they realize someone was trying to steal their joy, making their life all difficult. It's sad, but someone really here wants to fight for the honor of this relationship. Somebody really wanted to be better than it was before. OMG. But somebody also is stuck in expectations, which is causing the hesitation. Alrighties. Let's get to Sagittarius. All right. Sagittarius. This is for May 2025. Message for Sagittarius. All right. Pathways. Somebody is enlightened to put distance and let somebody think about their decision, because when they return, they're going to listen to what you have to say, because again, they realize, number one, you was right the whole time, and they know that you have the plan to make things happen. It's like somebody trying to help. Let me just put in a scenario like this: trying to help someone, and they like, no, I got this. I know what I'm doing. Totally backfire. And you put distance. You let them give them the rope to do what they need to do, and you literally do what you have to do for yourself. And not to say I told you, but you want them to literally say it for themselves. To say, you know what, you were right. Because it feels like for some, OMG, the work, trying to convince someone, the work. Let me say this. Somebody here also was expressing to someone the work that you put in. You believe that you would be put as more of a priority. And it feels as if when things got overwhelming, it feel like you had to work harder. And so because of this, it's like it feel like you're just focused on your home, and it's like you put distance, let it be known. In order to get close to that, it's certain things that's gonna have to be understood. Oh, they're gonna be reaching out. Oh yeah, because let me just say, they feel stuck because they don't really have a true plan to execute. They really don't. It's like this person here just felt good just to feel like they knew something more than you. It just feel like somebody here, like if you say right, they say left. If you say red, they say blue. It's just someone up, you go want to say up, they opposite. But when you see this resistance don't make sense and just being difficult, it's like you know it's best to create distance. It really feel until there is justice, or at least adjudication, to the point where a person here, it's like it's bringing up, it's like someone here is being heard of how much is on this, whoever this is, by this other person, and the relationship being distant or difficult. It could be a living situation where you have a home together, a child. Either way, somebody could just be acting childish, and it's letting it be known, if we're gonna do this together, or if we're gonna consider friends, partners, alliances, or whatever, then things have to change, because there's no way it's supposed to be more on you. Yeah, you definitely standing on business, because ain't no way I'm supposed to be feeling all jammed up. And it looked like the more you work, the more you think about how difficult this person is, will try to make things for you. Like they really try to steal your joy. And you like that can't happen again if you're the main character. There's no third party influence, and I really feel like that's probably the reason why this person was so resistant. It felt like somebody was in their ear, and it's like, you know what? When it comes up to a genuine partnership, something that's made what is, because it look like somebody could be making it official. Yeah. Like in order for things to ever be what someone think it could be, it had to be made official. Because one thing you're not trying to do is be the strong one in a relationship for it to backfire and leave you with nothing. You're like, no, that's not what you're here for. That's not what you're trying to do. Because it look as if, like, again, somebody doing all the work. It feels Like somebody stealing time. Cancer, Pisces keep showing up too. All right, let's get to Capricorn. Capricorn. Let's see. Capricorn. Capricorn. What's going on May 2025? Okay, be a child that you travel for, or somebody behaving childishly. This is why you have to create distance. Because again, that mindset is draining. And I think for some, if it is travel for a child, it's definitely affecting someone's coins. So this is why something has to change. Let me say this. It's like going is a day that somebody's being a bigger person for someone here who it just feel play dirty. I feel like somebody was trying to do something honorable, trying to salvage a connection so things could be better. But now somebody is saying it's best just to put distance for the sake of respect. It had to be done because whoever this person is, they just think they're the main character in everybody's life that they come in contact with. It just feel like I don't know. It feels very. I'm trying to think of the word. Not just immature, but it just shows that it's not going to get the results they want. It's not at all. It actually is going to get the opposite. Scorpio, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer so far. Let's see. For Capricorn. Yeah. Leo energy. Somebody was definitely trying to be the strong one, even though I feel like somebody here needed help themselves because it looked like somebody has maybe an injury or some type of ailment, and despite it all, making it happen for one they love. Again, it could be a child, but it could be someone very much immature. So somebody here is definitely know they better off on their own. Justice, yeah, and also feel like they got to get a third party. I do feel like a mediation or third party litigation is necessary because somebody's definitely power tripping. Scorpio, Libra. Oh yeah, somebody thought because there was a marriage and a child involved, or whatever the case may be, that they could behave the way they did, interfering on anything like you moving on. That's what it looked like. It looked as if OMG, your distance is necessary. Very much. Capricorn, you show up again. It's like the gift that you're going to have of being officially single from this person. Of course, somebody here is not going to jump into another relationship, but it definitely feel like something when you're not looking, that's when it comes. That's when it comes. Scorpio, Gemini shows up again. Aries, Taurus, Capricorn. Yep. Yeah, somebody expect to be single You know, just like work things out, figure things out, close it out on another connection, or finish all the litigation. But it look as if something nice is coming in sooner than you expect, and it look like some of you don't even expect it at all. Okay, Aquarius. Whew. I'm getting a little tongue tied and tied. Hold on, take a sip. I'm gonna have to warm up this tea because it's like room temperature now. All right, Aquarius. Alrighties. Home. Justice for the home. I see Libra, Pisces, Cancer. Someone here feels stuck at home. Let me see. Need to be heard. Justice. Because I keep showing justice, adjudication. Somebody felt stuck in a marriage. Okay. Somebody felt stuck in a marriage or relationship, and I feel like finances was part of it, not just finances, but it looked like money and third party activities was the reason this connection came to an end. Let me just say, there's a change. There's a change. I don't know if like it was a third party influence. It definitely affected the coin that came in the house. And I feel like for some of you, um, if you was probably out of work or in between jobs when the relationship got even more harder, tested, it feel like OMG, that's really when things change. And for some, because it was financially at that time, it was financially not as stable. It felt like someone felt that they was stuck in a connection that they ain't want to be in no more, or was dealing with circumstances they did not deserve because of what someone was experiencing financially. It feels very much somebody feeling kicked while they down. Yeah. And it feel like when the situation was on the other foot, you didn't do that to them. But look, even if somebody was having some job work issues, there's news, good news, money coming in, work coming in. And I do feel like you looking at this person like that was very childish and disrespectful. And if they thought that because there was a child involved, they could do what they do, then they're going to pay what they weigh when y'all go for litigation. Yes. Mm-hmm. The anxiety that came from someone feeling stuck is no longer there because you see, even in this relation, the marriage, that they felt like they was the main character. So, somebody felt like they had to work in a difficult situation, the chess not checkers, because the end results was going to pay off way better than they thought. Ooh, I'm gonna put you back on the crack on your throne. Yeah, somebody was definitely married. The marriage card came up again, but somebody here standing on business and realize it was a thief, somebody stealing your joy, and that is coming to an end. So is the expectations of what they think a relationship is supposed to be, especially when there's a third party influencing it. Yeah, you came a long way, but I do see much better days. Much better days. Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn. Alrighties, let's get to Pisces. So I know I'm definitely getting fatigued. Let's see. Those who coming through, thank you. Please like the video. It's truly appreciated. All right, Pisces, let's get to you. This is for May 2025 for our Pisces. May 2025. An end with this false person. See all that fire? Could be a fire sign. Even with the mask someone with, definitely feels some Gemini energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, it was a marriage, and somebody still think about it, but also realize that's why somebody feels stuck in these nasty conditions, because it feel like OMG, look at all the stress. And then look, again, I've seen this with Aquarius, so you might have Aquarius in your chart or be connected to Aquarius, because it looked like once your money was funny, they started acting funny too. Yep. But guess what? Now somebody's back to the coin, back to the money. And now it feel like, OMG, here they come, reaching out. But it's good that there's some distance. Like they're not just right next door where they could just show up. It give you time to adjust. Okay? Now, also, who's here? Taurus, Scorpio, and definitely Capricorn. All right, let's see. Well, Pisces. All right. Pleasant news. And it probably have to do with your children, if there's any in a connection. It feels like for some of you, things get real good for you. I think for some, if there was a marriage that took a hit because of your finances, it's like somebody's able to make it up to the child that was in the relationship with children, and it gets the ex attention. Now all of a sudden they need some help. Now all of a sudden something's wrong with them and they need you to immediately come save them. But it's encouraging someone here to make sure you stay as the priority, locked in to connections that are of substance, worthy of your time. Because when it comes up to your living situation or what you do from now on, it's like somebody can't just come and ride the wave or act as if because the title give them certain leeway with you. Because I do see money looking good, getting better, and then here come a false person. And you know who this person is because it keeps showing up if you thinking about this person, sad about this person, a child about with this person, or a child in common. And then look, as soon as you get happy, as soon as you and your kids is frolicking, having fun, here they come needing something. At least that's what I see. I hope this message was helpful. All sign collective. Love and light.